Right, so this time we got inhospitable and rich deposits, which is the opposite of hospitable. So there's no earth-likes at all. So, you know, the previous strategy where we build a bunch of tourism, probably not a good idea. But we do get more minerals. We require more minerals. We didn't get the Bakar, so that's a bit unfortunate. This would be nice with more minerals, I suppose. Also, I didn't realize we do the same combination of races, but this time we got lots of culture tech, so that's interesting. Unfortunately, we didn't get the social capital, right? That would be great, but no. Instead, we get nutrition and scientific fleet. The scientific fleet is back. Well, this time we get nutrition instead of well prepared. Nutrition isn't very strong. I've used it a couple times, right? It's been useful a couple times, but it's ever rarely useful. There is like culture hubs and exchange and the Elysium project. Maybe we go for the Elysium project, really. Just got the late game project. In which case we could just get brain machine interfaces early. And try to build Elysium projects. And you don't really have teleports or something, so we would need to build it with relays. Which are fun to use too, right? We do get sleep replacement again, which are, you know, a huge amount of money. So we could maybe get some Elysium projects up. That'll be the challenge this run, I guess, to get there, right? To get enough science, get enough things to get there. Do we have a science tech to do that in? I don't know. We'll have to wait a bit because our disks is, our drives are a bit slow. Once everything loads in, though, the game should be fine. So yeah, the idea would be to get either technocracy or sleep replacement or ubiquitous network. Do you want to get there? I guess we get orbital labs, right? So we get something to get there. Although orbital labs will preclude Elysium project, actually, right? So that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That we can't get both. You can either or. Although, you know, we could build some orbital labs and then build Elysiums later. We don't have to build every colony into an Elysium. Would be nice, though, right? I mean, there are other ways of making science, right? We could just build labs. Oof, yeah. The game is going to be slow. Apparently it saves the disk every time you scan. Yeah. Wonder if I can find something to... Hold on a second, can I... Because it's kind of annoying. Can't I get it to sort of like resync slower? Like... Yeah, okay. There's a thing I can do. Now I need to know what this thing is. This is going to be a little bit of a search, but we'll find it. Hold on a second. We'll solve this. We'll solve the speed issue. So like, what's the... What is that? 5 megabytes a second, huh? So it's in kilobytes. It's like... I'll set it to like It's doing 100,000. I started like 70,000, right? It must be of the. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. That definitely worked. I made it synchronize at a slower speed, so now it should not disturb our thing anymore. It'll still be done in like 5 hours anyway, so. Yeah, that just completely made the game run smooth again. Because you know this game, all it does is probably like save like a kilobyte of data every time you scan, right? It just does a single little write to the hard drive that like scan in location X and Y and Z there. To be able to say to be able to reload early. So like I think we've got a good starting area here. Something like that. We'll use 2 of the people. We got a robot in here. We don't have a good plan, but that's fine. Feels like a good enough start to me to just go ahead and get the 2-way trade first. Also, we got these extra minerals. For what it's worth. Right, we can scavenge anything useful to get 17 credits. I'll leave it for now. We might want to get the alien artifacts of the science colony, or even the restored and test satellite, if we can get another input of people, right? Ooh. That might still be a bit slow then. But not as bad as it was before. Did I just ignore my changes, maybe? No, it is working. Well, I don't know. Establish 1 more import hubs. Receiving at least 3 import hubs. Science output or population. Just 1 import hub, right? Not like 3. Those import hubs are hard to get. But I don't want to do science right now because we don't have any money. We're not making any significant amount of money, so. Let's go ahead and do this though. Right? Happy plants everywhere. We can even do goods if we want to. Let's have a look though around, so I sort of see what's the options available. Right? You're slightly out of kink with this. I will be able to get biomatter in here. Maybe, right? I don't know in that direction. I don't really like that direction. I would like to know, am I better off using the robot or am I better off using the ore? Like, I could make some goods here, right? Some people there. Some food there. I mean, making goods there seems like a good idea. There's the pun again. Yeah, there's 2, 3 ore use, right? We could use the robot as well. There's plenty of ore here though, right? Like, will you run out of ore here, actually? We have freeze resistant bots? We don't, right? Yeah, it's kind of important to know. Because there's another one here that probably wants ore. So like we use an ore for this one already. Maybe we actually want to use a robot instead. For the goods facility. I think I do. And then we'll use an ore for the colony here. Kinda neat. We have the asteroid available to us. Well, there's our people, right? We go into October, unfortunately, so we can't get the 7 easily. This year would be nice if I could, but I can't, so we don't get full value out of our money. All right, this is an okay place for a farm. It's a swampy farm. I'm going to go ahead and place one more scan so we don't have to pay the upkeep. Because, you know, we're slowly making some science out of the Vitori scientific fleet perk. Yeah, the nerf on that is actually pretty significant, right? Because otherwise we would have had 8 already, would have been able to make machine interfaces already. Not that we have any location where they are usable yet. Oh, wait, I should have maybe connected this side. No, we didn't have the money for it anyway. Right. That puts us at drawing though. Oh, don't. Because it's our population increase, we kind of complete both missions like this. That's nice. Getting a remnant is successful. I mean, we got one, right? Getting people preliminary plans successful. We got one here that's very easy to do. I don't know about oceans. We already did one here. If only we didn't do that one yet. I mean, this one is an ocean as well, right? People and ocean. There's an ocean here. There's an ocean there. There's lots of ocean planets. I don't know. We can't do 2 though. We can do 1 certainly. We can certainly do another people planet. Like we'll probably want to do another people planet. I mean this one, right? We'll make mods for the farm. All this needs is some water. To get this successful, I think this is the way we want to go. So like the idea is to get to October and then use, you know, maybe use this up. I don't want to though. You know, we're spending the 8 extra, right? We'll use this up. They'll scan somewhere, right? Maybe here. And then still get the full income is the idea, right? Like that. 32. And then we'll be able to use this 18, then we'll be able to get a successful planet here. That's one of the 2. For the Dender. So we could send a chip in here, right, as well, eventually. All we need is some water here to make this all work. Yeah, really interested in going around and going down there as well sometime soon. One interesting thing would be maybe build culture hubs anyway. We don't worry about the Elysium project. I don't know about that though. That seems kind of bad. Elysium product seems kind of amazing. We can never ever get to it. So yeah, brain machine interface is probably the way, I would imagine. And then just regular labs, right? Just get some science up soon-ish. We can make some in here as well, right? Just put in an ore. 402, right? Instead of doing the thing where with the... Okay, maybe don't want to do that yet, though. Get 6 like this. Do you want to colonize this or something? I don't know. Maybe not yet. Go ahead and grab the 12, I think. I should put it in October again. Alright, there's an ocean planet for you. Yeah, it's just 1 minute upkeep. We'll take it. There you go, 2 humans. 2 humans. And if only, right, we could get some thing to research here. It's like lots of humans here. Like 3 humans and an ore would do it, but I would like to know that I can get research here as well, right? Like maybe we just do something different, right? We just need him to become successful, but like, what's the way we do that? We need to use up a person, right? We need to get a good. One way of getting a good would be this one as well, right? Sure, you know, there's a Forge World here, but the thing is, you know, I can do some goods into science or goods into money, or people in the science, people in the money. And like, if this becomes another colony, you know, we've got like a lab with lots of researchers into it. In fact, I think I should build this lab here, right? Just an ore and just 3 humans. We'll get like 4 science out of that. That's not terrible. In which case, you know, we should really try to see if we can't get this up or this one up for a good, so we get the successful thing. You also want, which one did you want to be successful? A remnant, right? Just add this one in, I think. And that's the Vittori mission complete. That was not a very hard mission, was it? And then we have to gamble here, get ore, I guess. I guess if I do, I can get full value out of this asteroid. And then the idea is, of course, we do this. Which gets our mission complete and gets us 40 money, so we can use that to build a laboratory. He wants us to study biomatter, unfortunately. We don't have that really much available. But I think colonizing 9 things takes a very long time. So we'll go ahead and try to do it. And it's not bad to use all these humans, right? Like this. And that would still be a good place for biometric lab anyway, right? Like up here, maybe. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do this first, right? We'll need 7 resources traded. People for science here? Perhaps, right? That's not bad. Oh. It's not terrible. Well, we'll go ahead and look over here first, right? And see if we can't get some humans here. In the way, right? I'm looking to do this as well. To get that lab that Vittori wants us to make. Look at that. I think we got it here, right? We got our steps made for us, basically, so. Especially since this is a 2-way trade, right? This is kind of a really good 2-way trade. Because, you know, now all this needs to become prosperous is just to make all these things around it successful, and it'll just pop by itself. It's in a perfect place, basically, to do this sort of thing. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab our brain machine interfaces. We have 18 science available, so why not? And we'll at least place this one, because it's for income. And I wouldn't really put them in the colonies yet, because we might want to make Elysium projects later. I think I want to do that. Try to get there somehow. I don't know though, it requires a lot of science. Maybe we need to make an orbital lab or 2. Or 4 or 10. Or, you know, we could also do like this, right? Science colony. Not this year though, because we only have 34 money, otherwise it's not enough money to actually be able to do that sort of thing. But the annoying part is that this kind of wants to build a colony there because of the lava's in the way. Of course I could just float it if I want, right? Want to not bother with it, I could. It's all kind of in an annoying spot, right? If we could swap something here, swap that in, right, and we'd be solving every problem here. Could make, if it was here and that was there, they could make minerals into goods into back, and then into biomatter and water, and the biomatter around the back, 2, 3, get a lab done, 5 science. And we can still do it, but it won't be as good. Also, you know, we kind of lacking income to do it. I have like the ability to make cultural exchange somewhere. Not yet, right? Not either, that. Maybe we can do something on this side. There is another Arctic, right? And that one works too, right? Maybe even works slightly better. Given that's in a better spot. And we'll always be able to solve it, if necessary, using solar superconductors. Which I might get because energy will allow us to get energy-driven industry. And then energy-driven industry will work towards the lithium quite well. I'll go with energy tech. And also, you know, biomatter is another resource here. We need like 7, right? It's actually quite important that we get that because it's going to be our major source of money for a while. So, you know, I really want to get this. Either chips and goods and stuff, right? We would need. Chips, goods, food, right? 2 of those. So we get a food somewhere. I mean, we could just found this planet and just leave it. And put the food in. And that would give us food. And then biomatter would be given up here. Right. And then we'd still need one more resource. I guess it would be good of some description. We get to October, that's nice. Could be energy, right? Let's take a look. It might just be energy. You can get food from here. Get energy in place of goods, I think. Will we be able to place that lab even in a good spot? Yeah. There's a spot for it. Alright. So we'll be able to fix this. Eventually. Right. Go ahead and send in the food. Now what do we want? All of those things, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our solar superconductor. And then there we go. Now we got some money, right? 80 money. It's not an insignificant amount of money. And then we'll go ahead and use up this asteroid, I think. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting this anytime soon, so. Alright, this is a good moment to start building the lab, I think. We have the money in the bank. We should be able to use it, up some of it, to accelerate our science a bit. I think we'll send in the human into the biomatter, not into the lab. Solving the planet, giving us some income, getting everything ready. Alright, another 7 resources, I don't mind that. Can we get a remnant of prosperous? Yeah, I mean, we can get this ready, right? Already told myself that, you know, if I could get a couple of adjacent things, then we could get there. So we'll maybe try, right? I don't really know how yet, but for now we'll go ahead and continue getting all these different resources everywhere, right? We can get a robot and another robot. And it gives us more energy to work with, right? Which could be useful, like instead of water or wherever we want to use it. So yeah, I think definitely we want these two, right? As well as this. We'll start with economic zones, I think. allow us to make some money in various places soon, I hope. Soon, I hope, right? Out of range of that, in range of that though. Okay, we need some ore here. There's going to be none, probably. Oh, there is some. There's more plants in range though. I should check if we can't get something. That's only one to explore though. I think we'll just get this one. It might make it a little hard to get a colony though. So we're using a remnant for ore, right? Also, we have both energy and machine interfacing, which is quite good together. I'll just send this back just to make more money. Also, you know, we'll be able to get machine interfaces everywhere, right? Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? It only costs 10. Just get 43 there, but I should probably wait with that. Use those 12 and we can make another machine interface. We should look at that, right? Use asteroids to make our income go up via machine interfacing. So yeah, we got 2 more there. We're not machine interfacing colonies because we have a chance of getting Elysium projects on them later. Might we really? I don't know. Greed is good though. Oh, we should look at that. It's an excellent farm, isn't it? Arctic farm there. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Also, you know, more resources used, right? Food and things and that. We're able to get the Euphorian discount very quickly. So I don't really know how to get a remnant to Prosperous at this point. That's a problem, isn't it? We're at 7%. We should actually fix you now. So how can we fix you? Who are the colonies that can ever there's only one. Alright, you have been fixed temporarily. Don't really like it, but there's no other option. Also, you're going to never be prosperous, aren't you? Because you cannot. And hold on a second, we have wave augmentation. What am I doing here? Like with wave augmentation, can't we fix this? With wave augmentation, I can get you to be successful, right? Just send in 2 people. And then I can send a robot in here, make you successful, and this thing pops prosperous. Oh wow, I never thought about that. Well, we gotta do this year not to get the 3% penalty, so, you know, we'll do it. We'll also get you to become a red planet forever, probably, but yeah. Can't win them all. Alright, so this would be I mean, it could also be a thawing facility, right? But we've already... we haven't traded water yet. It's either thawing or the other thing. Could the things around it use water, or could they use... They can use nothing, really. Maybe food, right? This could use food, potentially. Really, water's not that useful here, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like it. Alright, we'll get some food then. Maybe not. Maybe we're like walling this off then, right? Like if we make food there, how am I going to? Yeah. It only produces 3. It can produce 4 water. It's probably better at producing water than producing food, to be honest. There we go. Guess it's another successful world too, right? Who can get machine interfaced? 55, right? Not bad at all. Alright. I could have made more energy here, right, from chips, and I could send chips in there eventually, maybe with infrawaves. We will need lots of science to get the infrawaves. It's going to be the thing. So we're going to have to worry about getting some science up. Unfortunately, our sort of like layout isn't really very good for getting lots of science. I guess one of the ways to do it would be to get this science colony. We could maybe get science out of water in some way here, down here, right? There would be quite a few things. Let's get that Aphorian thing as well. We got water already though, so we need biomatter, food, chips. Biomatter, food, chips. Missing one. Goods, right? Couple of those. Some of which we could get up here, right? Just take an asterisk for 6 here. So we can go into next year. And we have energy-driven industry as well, right? We won't do terribly much for now. We'll make some extra robots, I guess, up here. There's unfortunately a lava there, not like an Earth-like or something. Although we cannot get Earth-likes, right? There are no Earth. There is no such thing as Earth. It does not exist. Right, well, we'll get the cultural exchange, even though it doesn't do anything yet. We'll get later. No, wait, we can't. Hold on a second. What am I talking about? We need a wavelog. Nearly picked up the wrong tech. We needed it for the Vittori mission, right? Right. So how do you do that Vittori mission? We had a tech discount for it too, right? Kind of amazing this early. So, okay, I want to use this. And create a robot. And then use economic zones. Very nice. Although, whoa. Yeah, okay, we have no money to build another. I was like, can I build another machine interface? Perhaps, right? So all you need is one more neighbor, right? Well, there we go. Vittori tech discounted, right? That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. So can we get some more value? I don't know. I don't really see much. I certainly got a tune here. Maybe we should have taken the money earlier. Any form of mineral planet will form a two-way trade here. Which we just found one. Is it going to be minerals? Yeah, that's going to be minerals. Alright, unfortunately we do take it to October. There's no way to rent that though. Maybe there is one. I think I'll take it. I'll take the money. 56 money. We can go ahead and grab our science here now. And we'll go ahead and get this. That's 4 more, so we got 30 available. Let's go ahead and build some machine interfaces for that money. Alright, keep our income up, basically. Right. I can also build this. Which you might be like, wait, what's that going to do? Cultural exchange. Okay, so send it into the water world, I suppose, right? 7 different resources, there we go. Pairs of plans with two-way trades. Well, I mean, I could, right? Invent 3 technologies. I mean, we kind of want to. Increase population by 10 to get a tender tech discount though. Tender tech discount, is that going to be good? Like, we want all this culture stuff, so yeah, we want the tender tech discount. I don't know if 8 two-way trades is going to be anywhere close here. We also need science, like, badly. Like, we kind of had to wait with it because we didn't have any income, so it makes some sense that we kind of waited with that for a long time here. It's like, I can get like an additional human in there for an additional point of science. That's not really going to work all that well. I could throw in an additional human from here as well for like 2 points of science. Now we're talking about something. We're already researching ore, unfortunately, so researching ore and biomatter, right? So we could research water if I wanted to. In any case, we'll be sending you in here and you in there. I mean, okay. What do we do here? There's no more ore to be had there, so that plan's kind of kaput. I mean, I guess there's an error to be had here. We could make more energy there as well, but it's like a question of how do we get more science, right? Because we only got 11, it's not enough. There's all your water, right? Which that could be good for a lab. Can I place one like over here? We have the longer slipway connections, right? So we can do some pretty long slipways if I want to. Or loads of water. So we can get some food from down here, it would be great. Wetland farm maybe, just do that. I need to do this first though, because we have, yeah. So the problem I have is that I don't have any more humans available already. I mean, maybe there's other colonies we can build, right? Like, the problem is the availability of humans is kind of low around here. So, I mean, I can build the lab, right, if I want to. This one little thing is in the way, it's annoying me like hell. Get out of here, you. Alright. Should I be doing that like at the end of the year? Probably not. I should just be greedily finding more water plants. I think so. We'll trade in like this and we'll just use this one only. At least got 3 signs here, right? I don't really know how to get much more though. I can make more water out of bots here, right? I'm kind of making maybe an overproduction of it though. We got some like everywhere. Still, it's good. Good energy-driven industry, right? Make more energy. I mean, yeah, we can make like fusion plants, right? So those would be good. I might take those first, actually. Fusion plants. So we can sort of use those to fix things. Yeah, we can make lots of energy everywhere with those. Fusion plants are pretty nice here. In fact, I can see a way in which I can use one to make energy, right? We're at 31 planets, so maybe we do want to use that to make some money. Like things like sleep replacement are also available, right? So if I can just get through it a bit, then we can get some sleep replacement, then we get some large amounts of money. Take a plasma containment here. So now that will be available to make prosperous plants as well. In general, pretty good idea, right? So where are we going to use that is the question, right? Like we want to make some of those in various places. I would imagine this is a good location. Takes 2 months, right? It's very expensive. But you know, we do make more humans that way. And there's now 2 colonies getting energy, so we can get 2 more humans for the Denner mission with that. And, you know, etc, etc. I should probably get you a machine interface. Okay, I've got 95. Income's looking okay now. Yeah, we can make water and chips and then use up the both for the both, but I guess, right? I can make an additional human here though too, then send it in there and get more science. In 2 ways? It's not too bad. I think that's fine. Some fancy shenanigans being pulled here, but like we can make water and then we can make you happen here. Right, and then your energy feeds back. And then we can make a chip here. And again, an energy feeds back. And then, you know, that, but that's cut off, so it doesn't work out that well. I mean, it still works out okay-ish, but not as well as I'd hoped. Right? We can't also get a human and stuff. I know we could make a robot instead, right? But, like, where's the ore, right? I would just trade some more water. Water is always good, right? Because water will be able to make more energy with. In fact, we could make some energy there as well. And there's some made here too. In fact, I could do this even if I wanted to. Lots of places where we can make some energy. It's kind of nice. Though if you had the money, right? The money's the bit of the problem here. We probably won't be able to get to those, like Elysiums. We just don't have the money for it, really. It's a bit like, you know, how do we get there? Well, I mean, kind of had to invest too much, right? We kind of didn't have enough for the game money stuff to make it work. Well, we have things like this, right? We can do. Yeah, we want to make money. This is the way. This is more, right? 57, yeah. Maybe we should just machine interface everything at the start, right? All the colonies and everything. Might be okay, but this is fine too. Oh yeah, that works too. You get 63 income like this. Not bad at all. Right. So how well is this going to work out? Not very well, okay. Nice to know. The relays, right? Relays, dissemination, sleep replacement, upgrade. There's like lots of things we want, but no science to get it with. Should have maybe gotten orbital labs as well, right? I think there's not many places where that would have been buildable very well. There's a science over there. Could have gotten maybe. It's like 7 signs from water there. Yeah, I mean, a good energy-driven industry over here, right? And get a bunch of prosperous plants. I guess that might be a good idea. At the very least for a good here, right? Lots of water available here. Still give us the Dender perk. It's like a cheaper Dender tech. Huh. It's kind of funny. The spiritual growth. This is like 2 more income. You need 3 techs, right? It can be dissemination. Also, you know, we get an extra culture out of this as well. So that's neat. Or is it slightly out of range, right? And that's an option. Is it a good option? Not really. That's an option. It'll make us the culture we need. Or want. We're able to get some value out of dissemination for at the very least. I don't know what that is. Kind of double colonies, right? All the colonies connecting to each other will make a huge amount of money if we can get them. Yeah, we can connect all these colonies to each other. That's just so good for us. We just don't have any money, right? Permanently out of money. I think this costs 8 to colonize as well, right? It's not cheap at all. Not in the slightest. Okay, so I think there's a ruin over there, right? That's kind of tempting as well, just to try to get something near it. Like, sure, right? We can colonize this and then send in a human. Then maybe get some money, right? Will we ever solve it? Probably not, but I'm kind of desperate for money. And there is sleep replacement, right? We could get that. That will just solve your money issue. So we could just like build a lab or something in the end of the year and then get sleep replacement and get the money and stuff, but there's also no good location for labs. No, that's not true. That's not true. What am I talking about? This one. 1, 2, 3. Right, get robots. Right, well, anyway, we went for 33 plants anyway, so we should keep going then. So, like, I don't know which one we're gonna go for, but yeah, probably this one because it has water requirements, and we have water here. $36 for that. I mean, you do get all of that, right? So, you know, there's some value that we had there. So, way to do better. I mean, you know, it's 10 income. It's not really all that much, is it? All that money on like that yet. Can't afford the lab, right? At the very least, you know, we won't have a water shortage. We'll be able to fix it, but like, no science. That before it's too late to get it. Okay, 3 more. 21 total times 5, it would be what, how much? Like 135. So we can get all 3, but then nothing else. No relays. Hey. We're kind of short on science. Quite a bit. 21's not quite enough, really. We could try to get some ruins for it, right? I guess. Let's grab you and see if we can't get some tech or something from the ruin. This will give us skill down. Wow, okay. You know, there's like everything we might want or should want to get, but we did not get enough science to it. Feels bad, right? We can unlock the Elysium project, but we can't afford it, so we need sleep replacement first. Essentially, right, this is the required tech in order to keep going. And then we get some, you know, plans to prosperous missions. I guess you should take those. We should try to just like sort of. Skill facilities plus culture thing would be great, right? But 215 money though. We'll have to take that. That way we can do what we want this year. Finally, we can do whatever we want. Which probably involves some fusion plants, I would imagine, just to fix some of these like plants in the corners that are struggling. I would imagine that that's a decent choice. So over here in general, right? Can we someone else give you food and stuff? We can, right? There's lots of stuff we could do, but that's a start. We don't really have the science it takes, right? We have like 90 more. So like the Elysium and culture dissemination are just not gonna be like the ideal situation would be to get the Elysium, to get the culture dissemination, to get the other things, right? The relays and stuff. We don't have the science for it. Just like not at all. Not even close. What would be required? Can we just sort of solve some of this energy problems here? I got like lots of these energy things, but maybe we can build a couple Elysiums with like regular relays, perhaps, right? Some in some places. There are a couple needed resources everywhere, though, is the problem. We don't have chips, we don't have biometric. We can use energy in place of some of it, but let's just go ahead and fix up this colony in a very expensive way, right? There we go. It has been done. It's terrible, but you know, what can we do? Like, can we do at least one is the question, right? Because that would make it okay. We need relay first. Because without that, we would not, you know, not be in a position to. There we go. That's culture. Most of these plants need some extra push, right? They need a bit of extra help in order to get to prosperous and stuff. Just not quite getting there by themselves. They need some outputs and some inputs and some other things helping them out. You, for example, need much more adjacencies. They're probably a good candidate to go for Elysium, though. Got a bunch more -8s as well. No, I guess I could do this. A lot of culture being sent everywhere, that's nice. So I could also do that. The thing is just that we're about, you know, 50, 100, 150, like 100, about 200 signs short, right? It's like, we should really have about 30 signs instead of about 20. Should have started way earlier with it or gotten more of it somehow, right? Well, this wasn't really a great lab, just a bunch of humans in one ore. Yeah, something like, you know, quantum and computing would have been great here. So we can do that as well. Right, send in one more human, I suppose. It's not going to make the difference, though. It's just going to be 1 point. It's going to make like one more unemployment go away, though. There's that. Remnant and people producing, right? Everyone wants like successful partners and stuff. And I can't really see how to get them. I can do this, right? I think our last tech should not be Elysium projects, actually. I should have used machine interfacing everywhere, because then we wouldn't have had this problem. I thought we could maybe do Elysium projects in the late game. But, you know, we did not. So that will do dissemination, I think. We'll be able to do 1 or 2 Elysium projects, I think. It's gonna be probably better than a... Are we though? Like, you are not near successful. Do you have any cultured, prosperous people producing plants yet? Like, I thought I would have some at this point. Everyone and everything is successful. Nothing's prosperous. What's going on here? Partners, partners, partners. Everyone wants more better partners. But there are like a couple of like unsuccessful planets in the middle of everything all the time. And they're kind of holding up everything. Right? So... let's see if we can do it still, though. I'm not gonna try things out. Huh. Yeah, now what, right? Or are we gonna get all this stuff in here? Oh. That's not going to work. It's just like not having any successful partners is such a chore. All of these want like chips and everything, right? We don't have any over here. We kind of do, but we need it for a way. We need like 5 more years and then this will work. This is like not enough time in the world. See if at least we can get some value. Well, before we do, just undo that tech, right? Because unless we get prosperous plants, there's no point in trying for it. Yeah, there's that, right? There's like 1 use out of biomass here. Sure, but we don't have robots, we don't have goods, we don't have stuff, we don't have anything here. So how are we going to get all the things? I mean, this planet has robots, has water, has biomatter, right? Only thing it's missing is chips, and it could get some from here. So this one could be it, but the problem is it doesn't have enough partners. It's just the most infuriating thing ever, all the time. Like, why can't you just get some partner here that's successful? We get this one, right? But then we cut it off. Like, we do you have enough actually available still? I've used 2 water. Like, it's saying it has 4 water, but it doesn't, right? It only really has 3. I mean, it could from here, right? But then we don't have enough time anymore. Like, that makes it prosperous. We're not gonna do these missions in time. That makes you prosperous, but if we do, we can get, you know, like Elysium, right? If I put in Elysium, now what it still needs is a chip and water. A water it can get from here. but a chip it can't get because the there's no more water. Close enough, right? But I think we'll keep it like this, but we'll just use dissemination, I think. Because that at least gives us some more culture everywhere, right? That doesn't work. None of it makes anything prosperous is also the worst part about it. Like I had some prepared here as well. Yeah, one more prosperous plant, I guess. But no prosperous people producing plants, of course. Because they don't even get the Dender mission. Really, this isn't prosperous? It just needs another partner, right? Yeah, everyone needs partners that are prosperous, and they all need like some rather little thing. This one wants water, which you can't get. This one too, right? Yeah. And this one can't be done because it's too late. I think you can do it like this, right? October. No, we can't, because that's not how it works. That's not how it works. We can't do that. We don't have the energy for that. It's like, how can I get another prosperous planet somewhere? Everyone needs a little bit of something. This is like a mess there as well. Yeah, I can do that, but that doesn't even do anything, right? It does not do anything. Yeah. Nobody has any partners. These are as well, right? Like that one's close. There's no water, right? The only thing you can get is water here. And that ain't going to be it. Or here, but you know, again, like no culture here, but no, it doesn't have any culture. That's the one thing it doesn't have, which is culture. I mean, can't we do just something like this? Hold on. There we go. At least we get that. At least we get the Dender mission complete. This was sad. Sad ending. Just sad it was. We had the money near the end, right? But you know, we're struggling all game, and then you know, once you get the sleep replacement, you actually do have the money, but at that point it's too late. We should have used brain machine interface at the start. That was kind of the thing. On all the colonies as well. Just you know, ignore the fact that we indeed have Elysium projects. But you just don't get there, right? You just don't get there. I think it sort of brings home a point though, in that the Vittori, for all their, you know, good things, you kind of don't have enough science in this game. Often if you don't have a science tech, what usually happens is you can't get like a couple tier 4 techs or anything. Because you just don't get, you know, you don't get like up to 30 science or whatever you need to actually get to those tier 4 techs quickly enough to be able to use them. Alright, well, that's going to be it. That's not going to be great. The inhospitable bonus helps. We only get 13,000. Yeah, I mean, we'll do one more because I feel like I could do better. Quite a little better. Of course, you know, if we had the Dender project focus, we would have been like way better off with this. So, you know, this nutrition perk that did nothing at all. Like, it literally didn't do anything. Also, you know, so superconductors weren't great either. I took the economic zones in the hope that we could get to relays and stuff, but we just never got there.